Marty Stuart, a name known for rhinestone suits, mandolins, and timeless country songs. But behind the glitter, the stage lights, and the 5 Grammy Awards lies a story far deeper. A story of faith, redemption, and grace. This is the journey of a man who rose from small-town Mississippi to the heart of country music and eventually back to the heart of God. John Marty Stuart was born on September 30th, 1958, in Philadelphia, Mississippi, a town filled with gospel, bluegrass, and the sounds of Sunday morning choirs. By the age of 12, Marty wasn't just listening to music, he was living it. He joined a Pentecostal gospel bluegrass group called the Sullivan Family Gospel Singers. That was where the seeds of faith first took root. Gospel wasn't just a genre, it was a way of life. Growing up in Mississippi, Marty was surrounded by the soulful sounds of Southern and Black gospel, music that spoke of hope, struggle, and redemption. He was deeply moved by the staple singers, whose songs carried messages of faith and justice during the civil rights era. When he later joined Lester Flatt's band as a teenager, Marty witnessed faith in action. He saw Lester live out his Christian beliefs, and that example left a lasting mark on him. Like many who find success young, Marty's journey took a turn. Fame, parties, and the road's temptations crept in. He found himself caught in the whirlwind of success, but without peace in his heart. After years of hard living and 2 drunken driving arrests, Marty reached a breaking point. It was during this season that his life took a turn toward redemption. He later described that moment as being thrown a life preserver. That life preserver came when the daughters of gospel legend Pop Staples gave him their father's guitar, a symbol of grace and second chances. It was as if God was saying, "It's time to come home." And Marty did. He surrendered his life, becoming a born-again Christian, this time with a faith deeper than ever before. After rededicating his life to Christ, Marty Stuart's music began to sound different, not in melody, but in spirit. In 2005, he released Soul's Chapel, a gospel record that wasn't just a musical project, it was a spiritual mission. Marty said he wanted it to be spirit-led and uplifting, not preachy. The songs told stories of grace, hope, and redemption. Through his band, the Fabulous Superlatives, Marty often shares gospel tunes both on stage and on The Marty Stuart Show. He once said that gospel music should inspire, not condemn, and that has become a guiding theme in his career. His later projects, like Cathedral, continued that mission, keeping faith at the center of his music. Marty has always been open about his walk with God, but he doesn't pretend to be perfect. He once said, "I'm not a Jesus freak, but my faith is very deep. I've made mistakes, but so did the disciples." That humility, that honesty, is what makes his faith so relatable. Even in his earliest work, back in 1978, Marty wrote in his album notes, "Thanks to Jesus, because through him all things are possible." Those words have stayed true through every high and low of his journey. Since 1997, Marty has shared life and love with country legend Connie Smith, a woman he admired since he was 12 years old. He once told his mother, "I'm going to marry her someday." And years later, he did. Connie has often said the secret to their lasting marriage is simple. Make the Lord the center and commit. Their love story is not just a romantic one. It's a testimony of God's timing and faithfulness. Marty's love for gospel music naturally led him to collaborate with Bill and Gloria Gaither, 2 of the greatest voices in Christian music. He co-hosted the Gospel Bluegrass Homecoming series alongside Bill Gaither, a celebration that united legendary bluegrass and gospel artists under one roof. For Marty, it was more than a concert. It was a homecoming, a return to the music that raised him, the faith that saved him, and the community that always welcomed him back. At one Gaither event, Marty joined the Gaither vocal band to sing "Lord, I'm Coming Home." And truly, those words echoed his life story, a story of wandering, grace, and returning home to God. From a young boy with a mandolin to a country music hall of famer, Marty Stuart's journey shows that fame fades, but faith remains. He's not just a country star. He's a man who found redemption, peace, and purpose in Christ. His life reminds us that no matter how far we drift, God's grace can always pull us back home. Marty Stuart once said that gospel music isn't about perfection, it's about inspiration. And through every note, every song, and every stage he stood on, he's done exactly that, inspired us to believe again.